Wow. Wow. Okay, I just shot the 358 100-yard velocity bullet. It's at 2411. 2411. And shit, it was supposed to be 2160. What the hell I'm doing? I need to retire. Bounce the tape off the table. And utter devastation to the block. Utter devastation. And we can see the bullet right there. We're at right at 26 inches of penetration. And that's basically like a 50-yard shot, and it shouldn't have been. It should have been slower. Chrono may have been off, but it hard to say. Pretty little bullet. .25.5 inches of penetration. The wound cavity is right in the 5-inch range because it's split out at the top right there, so we got a 5-inch permanent wound cavity because it goes down right there. It gets smaller. And the length of the wound cavity is about 1 foot. So we have a rather good performance, which we knew it would. Okay, here we are, 358 Yeti, 16-inch. Started the test with 180 hot cores, 1817 feet per second. But that was stimulated for 200 yards on the 180 hot core at 1817. I grabbed the wrong bullet and grabbed the 200 yard, not 300 yards. So I'll do the 300 yard next. I had one shot in it with the Saber Cat. We can see the entrance wound here. Block is bounced around a little bit. Looks like it's got a pretty decent cavity. Looking here, it looks like it's probably about a 2.5 to 3 inch cavity, and tapers off to about there. Expansion looks like it was almost instantaneous, about 1 inch in, and the cavity goes to just about a foot. Not a huge cavity, but it's in there. And there you can see it a little bit better with the light. I can't see to film it, but... And there's the entrance wound into the block. And looking for a bullet. If I'm not mistaken, the bullet's right there. So it went through both blocks and stopped just short of the and it is. The bullet is right there. I see part of the jacket, which makes it about an inch off, 32 inches of penetration. So we have 31 inches of penetration. No need to measure it when it's in the back of the block like that. We've got some jacket here. You can really see the bullet now there. And you can see it pretty clear right there. And seeing as how it's right at the back, we'll dig her out. Again, that was 200 yard comparable velocity. It was 1,800 and some feet per second. And it looks like it lost a little bit, but we'll have some retained weight there. Good retained weight, most of the shank. You can see the cantilever on the bullet. And it got good penetration. So we'll call that good. 200 yards, we'll call 31 inches of penetration. Recovered bullet. It did still expand some with a 2-inch wound cavity. And call it good. Okay, I just took the third shot with the Yeti. 1,585 feet per second, was supposed to simulate 300 yards. And 1569 is what I had down for 300 yards. The blocks didn't jump much, and so we'll see. It probably, I see the bullet already. It penetrated probably in the neighborhood of 25 inches. Okay, entrance wound there. This is the block that I shot with the high-speed one too, but you can see the wound track, and then it diverted. So I'd say rather good. The permanent wound cavity looks like it's down in the 2-inch range. Looks like about 2-inch range there. Okay, here we are. I just cut the block open, and you can see where the bullet's at right there. So it penetrated a total of 13 and a quarter inches into the second block. So that'd be 29 and a quarter inches total penetration. And it expanded, not quite as good, but looks like we got a partial core separation there. It looks like it may have been a little bit unstable, possibly. Like it may have hit it at an angle. But I personally wouldn't take a 300-yard shot with the Yeti unless I absolutely had to. So looks good. You can see the wound channel in here. Okay. That concludes the 180, and we'll do the 200 FTX here next.